I want these competitive people in my organization. Well, let me tell you, are you that person?
Hi, my name's Devin. Today I own several multi-million-dollar companies. We started with $5,000 in a credit card. I don't know the easy way. I only know the hard way.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Whiteboard Entrepreneur podcast, where I give straightforward advice to fuel the entrepreneur in all of us. I'm Devin Dickinson, and today I want to talk to you about determining if you and your team want to win or you want to go home. Do you want to win or you want to go home, right? And I say this because I've been interviewing a lot of people lately, and I've noticed that there seems to be this kind of line in the sand of people when it comes to their work, that they're approaching their work from a competitive, like, I want to go in there and I want to do the best job that I can. And every single day I want to get better and better and better. And I want our company to beat the competition. I want our company to grow. I want our company to have new products. And we have this great excitement, this winning mentality, this growth mentality, this betterment mentality. And when I'm interviewing people, you can see this, right? You can see that they're excited about it, right? And the reason they left their last job is because it didn't have growth and they weren't stimulated or whatever. But they're like, oh, wow, I want to be part of a team that's like winning and exciting and growing. And tell me about all the change and tell me about what our goals are for the company, right? And you have these people over here that have this competitive mindset, this winning mindset. And then you have this other people that have this mindset of like, hey, what time do I get to go home? Right? Hey, how many weeks vacation do I get a year? Hey, could you tell me about the benefits? Hey, when could I retire? What's our 401k plan? Right? And they're like, and again, I'm not telling you like that we shouldn't have work-life balance. I'm not telling you that like you shouldn't take great vacations, but like when you're building a team, like I want people that are like focused on winning and being competitive rather than people that are like, they have this kind of like, I'm trying to do my job. What's my job? Not how do I win, right? Tell me what I'm supposed to do every day. Tell me what buttons to push, how long I have to push those buttons, and when I get to stop pushing those buttons so I can go home. Not when. Tell me what I need to do to win. Tell me how can I be better at my job. Tell me how could I help the organization grow. Tell me how can, what are the needs of the organization? What product don't we have today that we should develop, right? Those are like people that are asking questions that have a competitive mindset. Those are people that are like competitive and going someplace and want to win and want to do something. The people that are over here that want to talk about their job requirements and what am I supposed to do every day? And, what are my expectations, right? Those are people who want to come in, perform a duty, and go home. They're not concerned about winning. They're not concerned about growing. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people think like, oh, yeah. I want this. I want these competitive people in my organization. Well, let me tell you, are you that person or are you this person? Because I'm going to tell you, if your organization looks like a bunch of button pushers and a bunch of people who want to do their job and meet their expectations, it's probably because that's who you are. Because if you're a competitive person, if you're someone who wants to grow and strive and progress in betterment, these people aren't probably going to want to work at your organization. Does that make sense? They're not even going to be attracted, and they're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to put in my 2 weeks, right? And they're going to go elsewhere. And you're going to attract people that are like this. So if you want competitive people, you need to be a competitor. If you want people that are growth-minded, you need to be growth-minded. You need to instill that type of thinking into your organization. You need to identify people that have that kind of desire. And when you're like that, you're going to attract people that are like that. And your organization is going to look very much like you. So right now, you could be sitting there going, oh, geez, well, I have a bunch of button pushers in my organization. Well, that's your fault. That's because you're a button pusher. You have a button pusher mindset. You have a what are my expectations mindset. You have a what time do I get to go to the golf course mindset. You have a how soon till I can retire mindset. How much money do I need till I can retire mindset. You have a how soon until I can sell this company mindset. You have this like what's my job? How do I get out of this? What are my minimum expectations mindset? And you're attracting people like that, and you're creating that in your company rather than teaching people to grow, teaching people to strive, teaching people to be competitive, teaching people that like, hey, our company's ranked number 3. We need to be number 1. Hey, we haven't had a new product come out in the last 4 years. We need to be having a new product come out every 6 months. You're the one who has to instill that, and that is going to permeate throughout the company, and it's going to attract those people who are competitive, and those people who aren't are either going to change and grab a hold of that type of culture, or they're going to leave. So if you want this competitive, betterment kind of constant growth mentality in your company, you need to get it inside yourself. You will attract those people, and your company will grow. It will be exciting, and it will be competitive. And listen, I'm not going to say it's not going to be without its challenges. I'm not going to say it's not going to take hard work. I'm not going to say it's not going to, you're going to win every time, but you're going to create that type of mindset in your organization. I'm Devin. This is Whiteboard Entrepreneur. Be a competitor.